Welcome to the lab. We're talking about that small account challenge, 5 large in the pocket, and a world of data. Small account challenge. Stay cool, small account challenge, no fools. Small account challenge, watch it grow. Small account challenge, keep it slow.
Keep it slow.
Matt, are you familiar with the concept of return stacking?
I don't think so. I think I can maybe take a guess from the definition or from the phrase, but no, I'm not.
Take a guess.
It would have something to do with maybe like the sequence of trying to get profits on profits, like dollar bills on dollar bills, like that kind of thing. That's what I would guess.
That is the correct answer.
I'm not Googling that. I'm not asking Grok.
That is the correct answer. I am trying something different. I'm trying
Hit me.
loss stacking. And the good news is
Powerful.
we're loss stacking the small account challenge portfolio straight away.
Well, the good news is that it's easy to fix. You just do the opposite. Just do the opposite.
I'm gonna try a different route. I'm gonna keep going according to our game plan, and I think that we'll be in good shape after that. There's a world coming where we have winning weeks in small account challenge, but in full transparency,
this is tough times.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Do I care? Again, straight away into the sizing. Do I care? No, I don't. Would I like for everybody else's sake to be able to show off and dance and do things like that? Of course I would. You know me. But we're not going to do that this week. But what we are going to do is show you the numbers. So let's dive in real quick. And this is, Matt, I got to tell you, I'm in a weird world right now where, and Matt knows this, but I'm saying this in a type of public-facing sales way, a marketing way. I'm in a real world, Matt, real weird world right now where I'm in meetings literally all day about various good things, some stuff that I think people are going to like.
Yeah.
In the long run, so, but we're going to keep this short today because I literally got meetings for like the next 7 hours. So here we go. We're going to jump in.
Hit me.
Cook, Daddy. All right. So this is what we have open right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's just talk through it. Our Stalingrad doing fine, up 10%.
Yep.
We got a Stalingrad that's down 7%.
Yep.
We got a ratio that went on this morning at 9:32, and it is up 7.5%.
Yep.
And look at Matt's baby. Look at Matt's baby. Up 5.5%.
Oh man, you know what? I didn't trade it this week in mine because it was a short week.
Probably the right move.
Watch me fumble the bag. It went on and I was like, oh, I told people I don't usually trade. So on my video, I went and took it off for scratch.
That's how organized Matt and I are about each other's trades.
No, this is good. This is great because now we're going to see both ways of looking at it.
Yeah, I love that. And then today, our end-of-day bullish breakout our bullish breakout in Tesla did not break out.
It did not bull. Is that what you're saying?
That's correct.
Oh, can I just give you a hot take?
Matt, that's all I want right now.
Go back to that Tesla trade. I'm just looking at the sizing. That's all I'm wondering. So this was a $1.90 and it lost.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is tricky because it probably was a little more expensive because of the holiday. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. I don't know either, but it's all right.
What was Tesla's price when you opened that for? Yeah. So it was Tesla's at 418 when you open that. The long strike's at 430. So you're needing a couple. Here's what I'm not saying I don't love it. And the other thing is too, this isn't a 1 DTE trade, right? I mean, this was a 7 DTE trade. So you're buying, so you're still going to have some theta. You're still going to have some time premium on your side, but this is going to be different than most of the back tests, because for most back tests, you're closing this Monday morning. This one you're closing Tuesday morning because of the holiday, and it just got shizwhacked. That's a technical term. If you don't shizwhacked.
No, I think that's right.
Yeah.
So let it play out. It's completely fine. Again, sizing is really important, and that makes weeks like
Size
this
matters.
Speaking of
risk matters.
I've said that for years, and I know people fight me on that, but just so we're straight on that. I've said that for years. So anyway, Steven's already closed this 1-3. Shout out Steven. Baller mode. So let's talk week to date. Last 7 days, down $195.
Yeah.
We're good. I mean, this is the beautiful thing about this. This is what I love about this. Like, we literally have not had a winning week since we started small.
That's great marketing. Good job. We're crushing it.
We're so good at marketing. But
Listen,
hey, you know what? Hey, but you know what? You know what? We're real boys.
Yeah.
And we're not BSing you.
No.
We're not going to BS you. We're going to tell you the truth.
Well, listen. One of the worst things happened to me right when I started trading options, which was in 2020, which is I got super lucky because I started trading during COVID, and I did not realize that options don't just win all the time, and you can't just buy leaps, and they're not just supposed to 5x. Like, I didn't know that. I got lucky, and that luck made me some money initially, but then there were some lessons in later years when I did things that I shouldn't have done, like YOLO my entire HSA on a shady biotech stock, which I did with options. Not a great move. Not a great move because I didn't know. Here's the point. You don't learn a lot when you win. I think that's the point. So listen, it's tough times right now. People are having tough sledding. Variety of strategies are doing poorly. I'm actually working on finding a couple strategies that are doing pretty well that we've talked about for years. I'm going to compile them, put a video out. I talked about one on the show a couple weeks ago. I'm going to update that, put a video out on Saturday, 0 DTE. But yeah, it's just what it is. It looks like you got a couple trades open that are doing pretty well though.
Yeah. No, I think, and let's look at the what happened over the week. End of day bullish breakout, the thing we talked about. End of day bullish breakout, we did okay the last time we did it, so it's all good. The Tuesday 1-3 did not work out last week. The IWM double calendar killed it at 6.5% winner. Remember, pay attention to the percentage. And then Denny's Apple double calendar. First time's not a charm, but I feel a full confidence in it. Denny's very, very brilliant man.
Listen, so, I don't trust a strategy that wins the first time.
No. And listen, if that's the case, we're setting ourselves up for success.
That's right.
So listen, look, let Daddy cook for a second here. There's probably a lot of people, the glory days, they would, all their friends say to themselves on a Friday night, hey, I know this rich person connection. I'm going to this island to party. You want to come? And they say, oh, I'm not invited. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that. And you might have felt bad about that. Look who's not feeling bad now. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes the right thing to do is to not win, and that's where we're at right now. So anywho, poor analogy, but I want to end on this note. So we're continuing. We came out with Microsoft last week. We said last week, actually, that there was a big announcement. And then the next morning it was there. So I'm going to show a trade that we talked about last week on the O show and talk about the type of trades that we will later on be putting in small account challenge. They're not ready yet because A, I'm still testing, and then B, I want to automate it. So we're just going to wait till we've got an automation. That'll be coming. Don't you worry about that.
I'm not worried about it.
Matt, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. And so I want to look at that real quick. And here we go. This is a Microsoft double calendar that is opened 3 times a day. So tons of occurrences, right? This is not appropriate for a small account, but I'm just trying to show you the kind of stuff on this.
The thought
Now,
process.
this, if you look at this, actually looks a lot like Stalingrad, right? It looks a lot like Stalingrad. And Microsoft double calendar, right? It's put on a crap ton of times. This type of stuff is going to get us out of the dark ages of our portfolio where it's at right now. That I can promise you. I'm completely fine continuing to run a portfolio because I think the numbers are going to work out in our long run anyway. But I think there's some potential for some game changer stuff coming into this as the months progress in small account. And remember, this is all year. We just have to have enough money to keep it going. And that we do because we shut down the SPX put spread, which if there's any friends in the chat that kept trading it, first, God love you. And then 2, I know someone messaged me the other day and said, you got out at a good time because it had previously not lost 4 times in a row the previous 2 years, and it had lost 7 times in a row last time I checked. So we did the right thing. Our numbers played out the way we wanted them to play out. The system's playing out the way we wanted them to play out. So I feel pretty good about it, and we can kind of handle these weekly losses right now. We're in a good spot for this. So, Patrick, that's something you could ask in the Discord. Always up for talking about stuff, but kind of have where we are right now. Always trying to keep our pulse on things though. So worth considering what to do. Also you don't have to automate any of these trades right now. You can do this manually. We've had plenty of people trading these manually. Obviously automation's a lot better if you can do it. So we'll keep going on there. But listen, I feel good about where we're at. I look forward to the week where I can come on here. And the first week we win, it's going to be party time on the small account challenge. We'll be dancing, we'll be singing, we'll be doing all those things. I know Matt right now is feet away from instruments. And I bet we could get him to do a song the first winning week in the small account.
I don't know.
I like to kind of reverse psychology people sometimes. So I'm going to just say this publicly. I've never heard Matt play guitar, so I don't even know if he can play guitar.
I can't.
And he likes just buying them to look at. He likes to look at them.
Just look at it.
That's fine. I get that. So on that note, we got to cut it short today because we got a bunch of meetings. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep the plan.
Show me again. Hit me with what's on live right now. So the 1-3 is coming off tomorrow.
1-3's coming off tomorrow.
I would love, let me throw this out there. I love Joe Little crushing the market. Shout out to Joe in the chat. Because the market's down for the year. He's up in his small account challenge. Great job. That 1-3, if anybody can find a profit target that makes it better, that'd be great. Or even another exit, like a short long. It's tough. The short long ratio is a little tough on a 1-3, but not impossible. So if anybody can find one of those, that would be great. But so right now you've got a couple of those Stalingrads. And again, the trade that I gave the most shade to, just that 1-2.
All we do is win.
It's all you should have run.
So listen, I'm excited. Yeah. We can definitely talk about why trades aren't working. Yeah, we'll do that next week. That's worth diving into. And next week, I believe in 2 weeks marks, I think, the 2 month of starting. And so that'll be a good kind of let's break down what's happened, the trades we put on, the win. We'll do a deep dive on everything so far.
That's great.
And again, there's a mixing thing. There's a balancing act in this, and I'm trying to do the right thing. If you think to yourself, they just show me the trades every week, why are they doing that? It's a balancing act, and I'll explain why. On the one hand, we want to do deep dive analysis. So when someone asks me, hey, we'll do it for sure. The other part of me wants to just trade a plan boringly. I don't want to overanalyze things. I kind of want to, part of this is kind of the mental thing of just keep going. We know the plan, just keep going. Whether we fill it or not, whether it's a good week or bad week, just keep going. And so there's that mix, and so we're due for the mix.
Yeah, I'm gonna toot my own horn here for a minute. Jaywalk, if you watch the video that is linked in the description, that is the 1-3, and that is more of a long form video. It's kind of long, it's like 40 minutes long, but that goes through. I didn't go through each trade and model each trade and talk through what it's doing, but I did with a lot of them. And it talks about what happens to set them up on a granular level to win and lose. Again, there's like 8 trades in there. Not all of them have a deep dive, but it's 40 minutes long for 8 occurrences. So there is some of that in there. And I'm probably going to do, like, after 8 more trades, I'll probably put out another video, or 6 more trades or something like that. So
we'll do it. We'll put more stuff out, guys. Don't you worry about that. We'll analyze it. We'll break it apart. It's going to be a fun year.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be weeks where we just trade it and we just kind of talk about what's on, what's off. So it'll be a good mix. But yeah. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for listening. On to the next thing. Go home, get some sleep. What did the market end up today? I didn't even watch the last hour.
Outside of my guess, I think we ended up at 68.43. We did indeed 68.43 and 22 centavos. So,
man, if you had a Rick on.
I did not have a Rick on because we had a huge gap. So no Rick.
There you go.
No Rick for me. It wasn't a huge gap, but I think it actually was kind of a huge gap now that I'm thinking about it. And then we had a green candle right away. So
well, I guess it depends. If you put on a Rick, yeah, it depends on when you put the Rick on. But I think
we were down to 70. Listen, here's another
Rick's
one.
Probably got smoked on that one. Rick's probably got smoked.
Here's the people that enter Ricks after a big move. And there are people that do that. Like, we opened at 68.19 and we got down. I mean, we had almost a 50-point move down, right? Is my math right? Yeah, I think almost a 45-point move down. So there's people that, like, hey, when you move a 0.5% or 0.75%, open a Rick. Those people probably did. Those people probably did.
Maybe. I'm always intrigued. I'd love to be proven wrong for their sake. I'd love to be proven wrong. So, listen. On that note, it's a beautiful day in Knoxville, Tennessee. I won't get to enjoy any time of it because I got to go back inside. But this was it. And well, guys, I can't wait to just talk. I can't wait to be driving around Lambos with all y'all talking about how the small account challenge took off in March. I can't wait for it. So, on that note, there will no be Lambos in March, but we'll talk soon. And I'll see you next week. Matt, I'll see you tomorrow. And we will go. We'll be back on. We'll have more things we'll want to